This may echo the last reading a little bit, but this is a preview. Okay? Remember the scene from The Dark Knight where the Joker kidnapped the man who was impersonating Batman, and he was like, "Are you the real Batman?" No. No. Well, why do you dress up like him then? And he's laughing. He was like, shh, 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 shh. He was like, "We want to show you that we're not afraid of scum like you." Oh, you should. You are. You really are. Okay? Hey, look at me. Look at me. See how crazy Batman is making everything, because Batman didn't want to show his truth, didn't want to show Gotham his real face outside of the alter ego. He said, "I'm going to make Batman show the real face. Show everyone his true colors. Every day that he doesn't do it, people are going to die. Starting tonight." I'm a man of my word. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm eccentric RockStar'Seed. And I have, you know how Batman's voice changed when he gets into his alter ego? We just wanted to know that there could still be some good in the light of all darkness. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, do y'all be laughing at my humor? Like, I go crazy sometimes. Okay. I got a couple of messages. It's like, this is like a preview. This is a preview opening act for the Miracles, okay? St. Stephen's Community Center. That's from the Temptations. But what I'm trying to say is, this is a preview of what your life is going to be moving forward. You decide what it's going to be. But this is a preview of what your life is going to be. So far, you're off to a good start. You dig? You're balancing spirituality and practicality. This is like a sexually fluid message that goes with that. Okay? This is someone's sexually fluid energy towards you with balancing spirituality and practicality. They're practically trying to immerse. They've been immersed in your energy for quite some time. You see the two fishies? They've been immersed in your energy for quite some time, but your hard work is paying off. They didn't put the work in yet, but a personal issue reaches a resolution. Okay? Because the way I'm looking at you now, I see you grounded. You know, who are you? Who's the real Batman? Okay? Love. Okay? I feel like you're a king of love, but then you got the eccentricities right there. That might be you and your person trying to immerse. It's like, see, we're more alike than we are different. Okay? And then you got free spirit. Are you going to be the listening ear for people? I feel like you're going to listen and you're going to talk less. Okay? You're going to slow down some things. Slow down some intensities that you have in your life. Sometimes you need to slow down, get out of the overwhelm, refresh, regroup in order. People are not going to recognize you. I see you're blocking people. You got 2 7 on. You know how all these decks are flipped over? These are the bottom cards to my decks. Okay? And the 7 of Wands is on the bottom of a couple of them. But the overall energy is the Ace of Wands. Preview. You know, whenever there's a 10, there's an ace. And what's under that? There you go. Someone's going to have a baby. Or birth a baby, a new business. Or grow a new business out of infancy. It's going to resonate different for everyone. But that sexually fluid message with the practicality and spirituality, whatever you're doing, Scorpio, you know, it's making someone want to immerse with you. And what better way to do that with a baby? You see? Does that baby look like her? No. And she's not the nanny. She's the mother. That baby looked just like the father. He's not going to be able to deny that. You dig? That's going to be your whole heart and soul, too. That's going to be your whole world. But see, I also get new projects and learning. Someone thinks you plays too many games. Let's start over, okay? We wouldn't have to start over if you weren't playing too many games. You're wrong as fuck. Like, you're wrong. It wasn't even like that. No, no, no. I hear Kevin Hart like, no, you don't understand. Listen, why you do me like this? Oh, somebody thought they were above your boundaries. You're so disrespectful. You broke my heart. Someone may say that out of manipulation. I don't feel like your heart is broken. I feel like you got out just in time as a preview as to what you saw a preview of what your life would look like, and you start setting them boundaries. Seven of Wands is in here twice. Okay? And then you got the Four of Wands, Ten of Cups. You are protecting your happiness with the King of Wands. Ascension, traveling. Someone wants to get a message to you. They're getting a message to you. As you are in solitude. I feel like you're in a lot of solitude. You're doing some studying. You're doing some research about something with the Muse of History. Like I told you, people are not going to recognize you. That's the perfect stranger. That's what that means. That's what this card means. Okay? People are not going to recognize you by the time you're done. I say keep doing it. Okay? You're on some gusto shit where you're going to give yourself a whole 5 years to yourself. Like, that's bold to be. Like, it's not impossible. There's a little difficulty. Someone wants to check on you. Someone just wants to know how you're doing. I'm just checking on you. Okay, you're asking, so you're leaving him or her? Because you don't need to check on me just to go be with, like, you must be leaving somebody behind to come check on me. Or maybe somebody is leaving someone behind to come check on you. And then someone feels like they don't have trust. I can't trust you. What I feel like from that is I can't trust that the situation is going to work out for my... What I get from that is I can't trust that I'll be okay when the situation does work out in my favor because I'm so used to things being wrong. I don't want to feel like a fish out of water. And yet you want to immerse yourself in someone's spirituality. Someone wants to use their spirituality, or they realize the benefits of your connection, via spirituality. You got the Most High here. Someone sees the benefits. They know the difference. You dig? Now under this deck, Seven of Wands, Ace of Wands again. And then the Knight of Cups. Page of Cups. What does this person want with you? Like, what do you see in Scorpio? Okay, because you got the Wheel of Fortune here and the Page of Cups here. These are the decks I'm going to be shuffling. Ten of Cups. Okay? What they see is you're a priestess. And you are calling back your power. You've called back your power. You did. You cut the cords with some people, but you can't cut the cords with a particular soul, but you cut the cords with everything. Or at least the energy. You cut that energy short. Because you don't dim to fit in. You're your own person. You trust the path that you walk on. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? You could be asking somebody that. Or someone asked you that and you took that confident walk to go find out the person wasn't as ready as they just run their mouth to be. But there's a double mission. Channeling and uplifting humanity. They could get with that. Believe it or not, this person respects what you do. They respect your conglomerate. I can forgive people quickly, release my resentment, and set myself free. If it allows me peace wherever I go, I can do that. I do have compassion, it's my compass. Or compassion is your compass, Scorpio. But this is somebody talking to you. I'm willing. I see a big city energy. If you're not living in a big city, you're from a big city. You carry that energy. I'm willing to hold space for the experience of others. You're like social networking, like city hall traffic. Like you meet people. Someone just stumbled across your page. When I see this card, it's like, hey, you are right up my alley. I love you. I like what you stand for. Someone's going to be wearing the gold colors, like this pretty color right here. Okay. What more do you want to reiterate? Okay. You as a free spirit. Someone's want to be a free spirit with you. I get Two of Cups energy. It's like you have that active imagination we can forget to use for our dreams. So you let it become a nightmare, or what is it? What do I want to say? It's like, instead, you let it create nightmares when you don't use it responsibly or don't know how to use it accordingly. This is how you show up to somebody. Okay? This is how you teach them to get there with the shadow work. Okay? And as history proves you come with the proof and evidence. That's what I get from that. You dig what I'm saying? Learning new projects. Someone is taking on themselves as a new client or a new project. The wise one. Tradition, order. Some things shouldn't be taken out of tradition or order. With reflection. You're in solitude. Someone likes that you're in solitude because they learn a lot from you in solitude. Most people who are low frequency get upset when a person goes in solitude. They just associate themselves with themselves. You stand 10 toes on who you are and what you say you're all about. No easy feat looking like that. Overcoming slights with vengeance. Overcoming slights, a choice. You could have got slighted by a business. Somebody cut your neck with an opportunity. Because you're surrender, harmony, freedom. Freezing. Why is somebody freezing? Someone's out in the cold. I didn't mean to say freezing. Someone feels like they're out in the cold, or it's a little cold where you are, because it could be a thing of not making ends meet, or someone played this to make you inconvenienced, like to make you all discombobulated and imbalanced. You're blocking so much energy. Like, people are desperate for your energy right now. I hear the word desperation clearly. Okay. There's something that you've been worried about. And it's not about, you don't need to torment yourself about it. You let go of any thoughts, attitudes, or beliefs that are based in fear. Now, that Ace of Wands is here twice, and so is that Seven of Wands. It's like that's a repeat of the same message. And then you got the King of Pentacles is the Queen, and King of Pentacles is right behind each other. The journalists, that would be your King of Wands. Someone is coming to help you. Someone's in support of you, or someone wants to be in support of you. So you learn it real quick where your opportunities is like rejection is a blessing. I can forgive people real quick, okay? If it's going to get me, not like an opportunist, but release my resentment and set myself free. You understand what God is telling you. It's like you don't understand. This is a birth of something new for you with all these mature energies. It's King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands. So you need to release mental blockages so you can get to it. Meanwhile, you as a black diamond, if you have that powerful spiritual journey to take this lifetime, it's not always easy to take this path. In fact, it's never easy to take this path. I'm not going to lie, it's painful. However, you are a wisdom bearer. You're the one who is not destroyed by life's trials and tribulations. You're the one that doesn't let dark experiences in life overcome you, but rather you see the wisdom in it. You find the positive in it and the empowerment in it. It makes you more powerful. That's why you are creating, there it is. You're creating opportunities out of God's trials and tribulations, test of faith. And you're good at it. With the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Wands, that's you. Learning things. See, let's look at this another way. This is not a shitty situation. Let's look at this another way. With the Hangman up, and the King of Cups is right underneath this Hangman. You see that? They're writing morals. They're painting your wisdom. Something about your education. There's something about it is reaching people in dark spaces or lower income brackets, lower income neighborhoods. People who get looked over are starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel with the Nine of Cups. Okay, you see that? They're starting to see the sun is coming out for them. Something about how you do things. Something about in the way you articulate it. Something in the way you make me feel. So that's love related for somebody. Something in the way you make me feel. Ain't no doubt about it. I want to shout about it and tell the world. Something about you cutting your cords back. Something about you not dimming to fit in. Something about you trusting the path. Knowing that you'll be supported no matter what. And you went for it. Double mission. Channeling and uplifting humanity. So that could be your balance of spirituality and practicality right there. Having that double mission. Your hard work is paying off. A personal issue reaches a solution, a resolution. So the personal issue is the loved one, the love interest. That would be the love interest part, where the practicality is trying to immerse with the spirituality. But then you, with a double mission, is balancing your spirituality and practicality. So you're not only channeling, you're not only like receiving downloads, okay? Ascension travel. You're not only ascension traveling, but you're also uplifting humanity with the shadow work. You're making history by keeping history, by keeping tradition, the wise one, with tradition and order. You keep, some things are not meant to be altered as you self-reflect, as you are in solitude. Solitude never felt good, never felt better. So someone wants to say something to you, you know? There's something about the way you shine with dark beauty through the soul. You know, you've been able to withstand a lot of intensity and remain intact. You're not easily broken. You're not easily wilted. But with that power, you have power. You know, it's something about you come with a lot of power that dispels a lot of jealousy, ill wishes, and curses. And you give power to the face of your fear. So you don't, I hear 50, fear no man. You don't fear nobody. You don't. Your soul has been working with, how do I want to say it? You kick up points to the Most High, and He rewards you that way. You're rewarded that way. So your honor is intact. You won't never be humiliated in the face of the people. And, you know, for any reason, unless you step off of it for some reason or another. But what is it about you being grounded and using discernment? Something about this, okay? A personal issue reaches a resolution. Something with this, with the child. I feel like the way you want to have a child is going to be unorthodox, but you're using discernment. To live a, you know, you don't just dream it, you know, otherwise it's just a dream, you know. Something about you realizing when you dream something, you surrender to that fantasy, you know, but that could be painful. It feels like the end when in fact that's really the beginning. It's a joy that comes with a yearning for coming to life. You want to bring something to life. Something about you bringing something to life. You're itching to bring something to life out of, and it's love. That's what it is. I feel like the way that word love is written on there, it could be love itself. So many people lack self-love. So many forms of love, and you know, people don't have it because they're full of resentment. They don't forgive easy because they don't trust. But your stance on this is the priestess. You know that God is talking to you. He's trying to tell you something, and this is like, it's a dream of yours, a wonderful vision of life. You know, it's not enough to imagine it. You want to live it, and it's exactly how you're meant to feel. So you're grounding yourself in that love. Like that's what you're growing from the ground up with the Empress, planting the seeds and growing it up. Love. And you're going to do it to the day you die. No more trauma bonding is what I heard. If you look at this picture, they're tied together by a baby. That tells me that so many people don't love each other, but they share a family with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. They think that's wish fulfillment, but they always feel like it's something missing with that Ten of Cups. They don't have the love. The Ten of Cups, that's like emotional fulfillment. They don't have that in the family they created, in the decisions they make. With the King of Wands. And wow, the Empress right here. What? Seven of Pentacles right here. Six of Cups. Somebody misses you. Somebody knows you and recognizes you at a soul level. And it's like, that's it. You are an epiphany to somebody. Wow. I had to think about that for a second. Like, Seven of Pentacles is planting the seeds, waiting for them to come into fruition, reaping what you sow. It's also another card of fertility. So it's a lot of fertility here. Okay? And then you got the Empress again with the King of Wands. The King of Wands. This could be ancestral, something that was lost and that was being restored. But someone recognizes you with that six, a personal issue reaches a solution, Six of Cups. It's like that is, and it's happening fast too. Like that's a big yes. Yeah, Ace of Swords is on the bottom of it. Your King of Pentacles is right underneath it. Some reciprocity is coming your way, okay? This is your ancestors talking to you with the Death of Transformation card. You're rebirthing those who were before you. When I see the King of Wands, I always think about ancestors. You notice we were just talking about the King of Pentacles is here twice now, and so is the King of Wands. Someone's returning. And this is a spiritual experience between you and a person. They may not understand everything as to why they're drawn to you, but is a familiarity that comes with you. Now, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, clarity. They have the clarity now. That's a yes. It's a yes for you. With that Six of Cups, that past life. Or some of you could have lost like grandparents or great-grandparents as children. They're coming back. Seven of Pentacles, pregnancy. They're reincarnated with the Empress. You're called. That's your next mission. Planting seeds of love and watching them grow into fruition. The reason why you ever notice how previous generations were a lot stronger than the generations you see now? That's what's missing. Love. And you're going to do it. Everybody can call you a free spirit, like you're free-spirited. You're free from dark spirits when I say free-spirited. It's not like you're ungrounded. You're very, very educated, self-taught, educated as to who you are. And they could have educated you before they died. Now they're returning with the Four of Wands. You're good. I feel like you know the person already. You already know the person. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. What's this one? Seven of Wands. Knight of Wands. I keep saying the Knight of Wands. It almost feels like a sexual encounter, what was meant to just be a sexual encounter, is a spiritual one with the High Priestess. Or somebody's doing divination work to bring back those who were the generations before them. This could be a dark thing with the dark shadow, astral traveling. Okay, so that could be someone who studied their ancestry or just studied something, and they're trying to reincarnate previous people who practiced divination, that the darker side of spirituality, and they're trying to bring them back to life. Someone could be pulling your person away, or they could be manipulating you because they see your talent and abilities as a High Priestess. The Priestess is here a couple times. Priestess. Someone's trying to sleep with you. And the Seven of Wands. Don't let me, the Seven of Wands is or someone tried to do it. They're disappointed. Someone could receive a text or a message from someone or try to attempt to send a message, or it never gets received with the Wheel of Fortune. I'm flabbergasted. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It's somebody that's being protected from, somebody is persuaded or just believe they should be protected from you, or persuaded to think they should be persuaded against you. But they have a knowing with the High Priestess that this is their ancestors. Somebody's mother could be reborn through their children. And they know you're the person to do it, but why are they afraid to do it? Like they're afraid of what people might think, and you're blocking them, or they got blocked with the ancestors. Because the Knight of Wands is here too. Jealousy. There you go. Someone's jealous of your calling. And that's where the divination work. On the darker side of spirituality, someone manipulated your person or persuaded your person to manipulate you so you can leave or block them. If you block them, somebody wanted you to do that. And now the Most High is stepping in because there's something he said do. So, okay, so there's a double message with that. If you block somebody to protect yourself because they weren't showing up correctly, someone tried to run game with booking clients, transform, success, breakthrough. Someone's trying to move through you or misuse you. That man could have a weak mind, or woman can have a weak mind where they could be manipulated through. So they can move past entities through you, astral traveling. Someone wants to move through you with a funnel. Like a funnel is something that keeps customers coming back. So that's like a sales pitch to keep people coming in. So that could be something that a seed with the Seven of Pentacles that someone wanted to plant in you, or plant in your mind and your spirit, or plant on you to keep them coming back. And it could be an entity or someone a mastermind manipulating the person. The person is supposed to be your counterpart, or could be a potential counterpart, but you're listening. Okay, surrender, harmony, freedom. Somebody's free from that. And then again, we have love and compassion right behind each other. Right behind each other. And celebration too. Power. You hold the power. You have the intuition. Okay, you're the one that's pure. You dig? And it's going to take patience. But people's perception, people like to alter the perception of you. Your connection is protected. The devil, okay. It's protected because you're supposed to birth those ancestors. They're coming back. You see that picture? Okay, you have guardian angels around you all the time. And then again with the astral traveling, with the dreams. Someone's trying to come to you and speak to you in your dreams. Or try to come make offerings, the glad tidings to a spirit or a jinn or something. You know, and try to offer tidings for help, to astral travel, to get to somebody, to destroy their intuition, or block their intuition, to make their psyche a little off kilter. Not to mention, you're a healer, okay? You and somebody are kindred spirits, okay? They see the beauty in what you do and what you stand for. And the situation, you have a lot of faith. They have a lot of faith in you, or faith in divine timing. Now, you sit in solitude, and you're centering yourself. Someone's not easily persuaded when I see nature. That's like a ongoing thing. It's like it's not a message of new levels bring new devils. This is somebody actively working on you, and this is the beginning of a new thing. So God stepped in. Somebody got blocked because they attempted to live vicariously through you, or live vicariously through your person. Now, it could be a separation, and it's calling you to have faith and patience, where the person has to be worked on. God is working on that person, because too many people who represented themselves to be good were performing negative things on somebody's psyche, and it messed up somebody's psyche real bad. How were you called to step up and lead? Lead Me Into Love by Anita Baker. Oh, again with the love. Like, it's something about love. You're powerful. Your power is in the seeds you planted through love. And I guess the most important part about what kind of love you bring to the table, it would be God's love. So you have self-love. You have a good self-esteem. You have a good head on your shoulders. Let's see, what else? Someone played too many games, or was too influenced by too many games. I told you, that's like Puppet Master. When I saw that magician card, elaborate on what you're saying. Where is that magician card? Where are you? I see you. You're somewhere in here. You played too many games. Someone gave someone a false sense of power. They want to start over with you. Now you want to start over with me. Scorpio is in solitude. She is not starting over. He or she is not starting over. The Queen of Cups is clarified by, what is this? The Nine of Wands. It meant so much to this person to infiltrate your space to the point where they don't recognize your love, the God's love, self-love, like right through any kind of right, wrong, or indifferences. They don't understand that. So they try to dispel of it because they don't have shadow work. Keep going. The world card is over. There's a beginning and a lot of endings and a lot of these blockages with these 2 7 of Wands here. That is clarified by the Fool card. That's a beginning. Someone got blocked so you could begin. Begin watching your harvest grow. The storyteller. I see that. When you look at the storyteller, that card is sticking out to me. Someone tried to play puppet master. Okay, adventurer, responsibility, expectations. Someone's expecting you to erupt like a volcano because someone painted a narrative about you that wasn't totally accurate. This is where people mess up, trying to play God in somebody's life, trying to be the painter of your canvas. You see that? You control the narrative. Productivity creates creation. You speak for yourself. So if you are feeling lethargic or just something just seemed really off balance for you as of lately, you're birthing those ancestors. So you could rest assured about that. You could just chill out somewhere about when, where, and why it's happening. You're birthing those ancestors. That King of Wands, King of Pentacles is there twice, and the Queen of Pentacles is here. Now the Queen of Cups is here. That King of Cups was there too. That was 3 kings that was there to that Empress. So that could speak of your ancestors could have come through children. If you already have children, they could have already been born through your children already. But something's brewing. You've been raising kings your whole life. That is what you do with God's permission. So you've been raising makrams your whole life. Wow. And they cover different things. If you gave your kids like strong, powerful names, they own up to them. It's an intuition you had about giving your children particular names, and they have strong meaning and strong history behind it. I know it. There you go. It's because you're raising them. So you got responsibility. It's something about your responsibilities. Okay? A personal issue reaches its resolution. What else? What else? What else? This is the beginning of something. The walker, the unknown, the journey. Your reflection. You have to be in solitude to really see how far you've come. I feel like some of you don't recognize yourself a lot. For how far you've come, you don't recognize yourself anymore. You're seeing things differently. This is the perfect stranger. All that shadow work is like, who am I at this point? Like, what am I supposed to do next? The Ace of Wands is here twice. The Ace of Swords is here. Knight of Wands is here. That's moving. You blocking them gens like that. Ooh, you blocking those gens with God's permission. Them gens tried to move through you. They sent you slow something down for somebody. 9 of Cups. Clarified by the 6 of Swords. Tranquil, not arguing, moving away. You moved away. You world travel is what I see. With the World and the Fool card, 9 of Cups, 6 of Swords, Queen of Cups. Love is universal, and with the World card, it travels. Like, you know a lot about jinns. Or like people call them demons, how they energetically travel. You can't see them, but they can see you. You notice when a jinn is like taking over somebody because they act and sound different. Your love, something with your love, planting those seeds, that travels at supernatural speed as well. The Tower, clarified by the Devil. Dispeller, your love blocked somebody's intention. Somebody had made an intention, made it their business to fuck you. and it blocked them. It was supposed to block you. You were supposed to be, that was the sales pitch, the funnel. Whether I mean it sexually, mentally, spiritually, how they fucked you, or just take something from you. Just kind of use your love for their advantage. You were supposed to raise up an entire family of lower frequencies, misuse and abuse of your love, and it got blocked. That's the truth. I hear a genie in a bottle. New projects, learning. Someone thought they learned a new skill and they wanted to practice it on you to see how you would take to it. Just to see how you would take to it. But you're a wise one, okay? You are a wise one. Vengeance is God, you dig? Overcoming slights, a choice. This is the beginning of something very powerful. Now people know your love is real. That love is real. It's a real thing. Moving through you. Whether it's fluidity through sex, spirituality, balancing spirituality and practicality, they have it in them now. Happiness. Someone knows what happiness is now on account of you. I'm happy. I keep hearing it. I'm happy. Like you know the word. You obviously understand it's the opposite of feeling sad, but somebody didn't know it within themselves. They got it. And your birthday, art, let me see, art, filmmaker, hangman. You dispelled a lot of jealousy. 5 of Wands in reverse. That's reaching a conclusion. No arguing, no fighting. This is reaching a resolution. No more competing, no gossip, none of that. With the Tower. Good things come to those who are patient. You were patient. That's a 3 on there. There's a 3 on there. Well, for 3 of Wands, but 3 like Empress. 3 children, 3 boys. Because they're kings here. That's why I think they're boys. Swiftness, 8 of Wands. Power, 4 Pentacles. Interference, no more. No more. No more tricksters. They have nothing to threaten you with that Magician in reverse. And now the Ace of Cups is here. The Ace of Cups is on the bottom. I mean, the Ace of Cups is following that Magician. It's like, you don't know who is protecting. You don't know who's protected with what. When you're not relying on God, you don't know how he come. He come in many. He's mysterious. The High Priestess is behind the Ace of Cups. 7 of Swords. People couldn't lie to kick it with you if they tried. But they got it now. They got it now. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Well, Ace of Wands is here twice. Here. Beautifully put, Eccentric RockStar'Seed. Continue. I hope it really makes sense and pulled it all together because it's tied. What I get from this message is a lot of loose ends are tied together. Something with everybody's differences is tied together to make a new. And what's the main ingredient? Love. Because Earth Goddess, that's talking about being grounded in what you fantasize and what you idealize to be your truth, and you gotta be grounded in it. Through love. If you love something, you're gonna ground yourself in it. You're gonna immerse in it, and this is somebody's balance. Somebody learned a valuable lesson, balancing practicality and spirituality. Someone's hard work backfired back on them. It paid off, just not in the way that they were promised. You know, you didn't get slighted like they got slighted. If you got slighted for a second, it was to get the message out. It was divine preordained with the Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? That's love. See how she's praying? You broke the chains, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. And then I said something about some things are tradition and they shouldn't be changed. That was somebody's ancestry. Like, why break something why fix something that's not broken? Well, it got redirected regardless because somebody's shadow work. Somebody's child came in contact with another child, and where the history of their ancestry. Yes, just say yes. I'm saying child like it's children, but I mean adults. So this is somebody's parental figures or grandparents or even passed over loved ones looking at your generation. So you made friends with somebody's child, and it broke an ancestral pattern for them, learning from you. With the devil card in the tower, the devil is also strong influence. So it wasn't like tradition where you tied together by lower frequency or a lower self-esteem or something like that. You taught somebody something real important. That's power. Okay, with the tower card, that's a sudden realization. That's an awakening. Devotion. Someone respects your devotion to what you say you're all about. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, past lives. Remember we saw the Six of Cups earlier. And that's clarified by devotion. That's where they know you from. That's where they recognize you from. Spiritually, you showed up in this person's dream, or they're having deja vu about you from a past life. They could have written it off like it's just a dream. No, that was God trying to tell you something. That's a justice. Okay? You're doing something different. Okay? So certain things you say no to, some are yeses, and what is the no? Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. No. No. That's a trick of the shaitan. Something about that dance is a ritualistic dance. It's something. It's a trick of the shaitan. That's how he'll get in. Be careful with that. But what you're saying yes to is devotion. Oh, don't do that dance with life. Don't do the dance of I'm just going out to meet new people. We just hanging out, and it leads to a whole lot of spiritual bonds, like stuff you got to do cord cutting about. You tying yourself to people you don't know what entities they come with. Balancing spirituality and practicality. Like you need your spirituality just like you need your common sense. That's what it all comes down to. We're serving God or serving a higher power and realizing history. What history proves is that you're nothing without him, but it's not a threat in a way where it should push you away. You dig? So you gotta figure out what's triggering you. And somebody needs to share their voice. They need to come out of their cave. Somebody needs to tell their truth. Talk to somebody. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Keep an open mind. Like you triggered the hell out of somebody and now they know why. Freedom. They lacked freedom. Could be mental imprisonment, spiritual imprisonment. They didn't have that harmony. It's like they know themselves to be some kind of way or have an idea, practical an idea, or I should say spiritual would be dreaming. They have an idea, but they didn't know how to ground that idea. They weren't free. You can't ground an idea when you're mentally intoxicated or spiritually intoxicated with previous experiences that came before you. Some of it don't have nothing to do with you because it's just a generational thing. It's just perpetuating the same cycle. Something you didn't even do. And you're just, why do I have to succumb to that? Why would that be the mission? So that's the personal issue that reaches a solution. The love part that I mentioned, someone cross paths with each other, past life experience. They know each other. It has like that big familiarity that you had with each other, that burst of passion and wanting to be around each other and immerse and submerge and just be close to each other like babies. Y'all really nurtured the hell out of each other. And now you know why. You know who each other is. You're supposed to reignite the flame. These are flames between two people. It's like I got a flame, I got a flame. we seem to mesh, even if our lifestyles are very different, even if our morals are different, our souls is the same. Someone triggered, ran off, blocked. And someone sharing their voice about it. All right, I got a song for you. Okay. Somebody's ancestors is waking somebody up. Like, you know what you're supposed to do, right? You understand the assignment? Yes. So release soul patterns. Release. Free them. Someone could have been holding people against their will, energetically. Free them. You're called to free them. Break the chain. All behind this person. Whoever does this. All right, we're out of here. This is the beginning of something new. I got it now. I got the assignment now. Okay. Okay. Don't forget to do your homework. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.